Well, good morning to Dean's back garden veg plot. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me today, and thanks for joining in the last couple of weeks to the new members again. Thank you very much, it's much appreciated. I've got my t-shirt on today. Last year I was Geordie for a day at Harrogate. What a day we had, absolutely fantastic. So what we're doing today, I've been talking to a lot of the members, sorry for my hands, this week, the new members, and they've been asking about the washing basket challenge, and that's fantastic that we're all wanting to do that. And I've talked to you individually, and I've also been live on my channel in the last half an hour. But what I'm doing today is begonias. Now, I did the corms the other week off Michelle Lee's. I've got a couple coming through, but another week or two we might see some signs. But these are from seed, and I got these from Just Seed. Okay, I've never done begonias from seed before, but the reason I chose Just Seeds, and they don't pay me, I'm just like you, just a normal gardener looking for inspiration. It's got a coating on, okay, so germination may be better. It may look like I've got loads here. Slightly turn the camera, but inside each one of these there's only 10, so yeah, lots to do in there. And what I do know about my stuff is petunias, saphinias, and I've got these from seed. Now the reason I got these is because I didn't know if my petunia seeds were going to germinate, and I put these in 2 weeks ago with my grandson, and look. So just as a safeguard, I did buy some seed, and that's what I'm going to do today. So I'll get everything prepared. It's the same as before. If you've not seen my videos before, a few weeks ago, there's different ways in where I do my seeds in rows, or sometimes I'll scatter them on top, and there's a couple of reasons why I do these. You know, I do them in rows for petunias because they're easier to get out, with the fuchsias, instead of being scattered all over the place. So okay, I'm going to crack on with it, and I'll see you all in a minute. I'll show you, you know, how I do it. Okay, so my mix is the same as always, 3-2-1 ratio. For the newbies, it's multi-purpose compost, three good handfuls. Okay, and I double it up, so it's three good handfuls, and 2 good handfuls of sharp sand, builder's sand, and then either perlite or vermiculite, and I've got vermiculite. So I've doubled it up, so it's 6, 4 and 2. And what I'm doing with these begonias, I'm putting them in these large cells. Now, if there were like 200 or 300 all in the same packet, then I would actually put them in something like this, the half size ones that I put the petunias in. Okay, but we're using these These are going to stay until they go in the baskets in this one. So there's plenty of soil, compost in here for them. Okay. Right, let's just water. Okay, let's water them in. Good soaking. And with the 3-2-1 mixture, these will soak in straight away. I'm just going to bring you closer. Okay. So with these packets, and I've used Just Seed quite a few times over the years. I do like the coating that comes with them. That's how it comes in like this. Okay, it's supposed to be 10. Where's my glasses? And here we go. There's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there is 10. So this is where it gets time consuming, but put the effort in now into this, then you don't have to I'll put 2 in that one. And I've just licked my finger, did on the thing. Well, I'm going to crack on with this because it's going to take me time, and then cover it with some more soil. Okay, so all the seeds are in. Took me in time. Took me about 10 minutes. Still a lot quicker than pricking out and putting in. Still got loads left. So just a little sprinkling and gently tapping. So give him another water. And then I'm going to put in my heated propagator. So that's the begonias. Don't forget to mark and date your tags. And that's it. Well, that's begonias done. Okay, with those done, I'm going to get onto the petunias. Now, a little tip for you. When you go into Wilco's, there's all different sizes of the bottom ones, and you buy the lids and some of them don't fit, yeah? So when you're there, make sure you're getting the right ones for the lids. And these ones, with the green ones with a lid, they fit perfect. The black ones, yeah, I can show you. I'll have to move stuff. They don't fit properly. So just make sure when you're just picking up stuff, that take the lid, make sure it fits. Same with the bigger ones, you know. If we spin you around here, and the rain's just starting to come, if I can spin you around just here, yeah. See, some of them just don't fit. Yeah, they're just slightly off, and that's a mistake I made last year, but Sun protection to them is better than others, so that's a little tip. And these at end of the season, you get 10 of them for £1.49 now. Okay, but at end of the season, you get them for 10 pence. So, like I said to you earlier, it's round about the 12th of September when they start bringing the prices down. So bear that in mind. And the reason they're bringing them down, they want more shelf space for the Halloween stuff. So let's crack on with the petunias. So I'm going to take these, and these fit just right. So with my mix, give it a shake and firm in. Now, I know a lot of you know what you're doing, and that's fantastic. But Ray, down at Ray's allotments, down south there, he's actually an experienced gardener. He's got his allotment, and he's got a lovely channel as well. Check him out at Ray's allotments. And he were asking me why I put them in rows, and it's as simple. They're easier to get out right. Petunias, I'm going to water. Rain's coming down now. Perfect time to stay inside into your greenhouse. And my petunias, I've got two different types. So I just want 3 rows. Excuse my hands. My arms, I'll go this way, sorry. Just 3 rows. Like that. And again, these seeds come in these pods. Now, making sure everything's out. Just get them in your hands and take them down the road. Sounds like a bit of hail in that. Again, and these seeds come in a pack of 30, so there's 30 down there. One more. And these are called the Orchard Mist, Pirouette Orchard Mist. These are the variety of petunia. And like I said, we're going to prick these out and put them into bigger cells, making sure the cells are the smaller ones so we can get them in. So there's 150 in here I'm putting in this short area. And one more. And that should be loads. Even if I get, let's say, 80, which I'm expecting to get more than that, it's It's more than enough. And for a couple of pound a pack, sorry, a couple of pence for the packs. Now in this one, these are the double duo mix, and in this one there is 150 seeds. And same again, we're just going into the rows. So in each one there's 150 seeds. So in this little short space here there's 300, potentially 300 flowers, which is more than enough and miles cheaper. Okay. Right, the petunias are done. I just like to do a sprinkling of perlite over this. Not perlite, sorry, vermiculite. And because I've already watered, okay, I'm not going to water again. Do not water again. What I am going to do is spray it, if I can find my spray bottle. Okay, so with this we just spray it and cover them with sorry, I'm doing two things at once here. Yeah, and just cover them with the plastic. So make sure you get the right ones. First one's the orchard mist. And we'll date it, and it's the 28th. Second, and then we've got the double duo mix. Sorted. I do have my spray somewhere. So anyway, we'll put that to one side, put a lid on, and that's it. That's another job done. Now people were asking about begonias. Sorry, excuse me, dahlias. This is my dahlias coming through now. I must have at least 200 dahlias underneath here, that we got far too much for me, but I'll plod along and get more done while I'm looking for my spray. But that's how I'm doing my my petunias and begonias. Okay, thank you. Okay, just as the hailstone's starting to come down a little bit heavier, it's typical, is just an update of my onions. Yeah, they're starting to come through. I've took the lids off now. Okay, and they're all starting to come up. But now, I always like to check, make sure that some of them are starting to root. Obviously you can see where the shoots are, but these here, if you have a look at this one at the back, I just slightly lift it and I know it's rooting, but just for your purposes I can pull it a little harder. In fact, I can't even pull it out, so that tells me it's rooting even better. But sometimes they're not. And to save time, yeah, this for an example, look at the root system on that. Yeah, just put him back in. They'll find their way again. So yeah, if you see that some of them might not be rooting. So just for a check, you see that? A little not less. So that's just telling you, let's say they weren't rooting. In fact, I've got one here that might not be. But it is. A little bit of mould on top. Okay, so yeah, all good signs, and that's what I like to check. And the reason I do that is because I do have spares over here, you know, so it's good to just check just to see if it is. So no, I'm quite happy with me onions at the moment. All the rest, these are my petunias, and I've got plenty, and I put them in on the 2nd of this month. So I've put them on the top shelf because they're a little bit leggy for me. But as you can see, I'm watering from the bottom. Yeah, just making sure that I won't be spraying them from the top now, because this is where you'll lose them. So water from the bottom always. I'll be taking cuttings from my dahlias maybe tomorrow, and all the rest. I've got my Sweet Williams here. Sweet Williams should be potted up, but I've just left them. But I'll split them up and I'll put them out. And like I said, I've left them. These are the plants that I've left all over winter. And look at my pansies. I didn't even do anything with them. I just left them. So they're very hardy, and they're my seeds. They're my seeds. And they're here from last year. So it was just an experiment to see if they survive winter. Yeah. And they have. They're very, very strong plants. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, with my pansies, this is what I'm going to do. Private inbox me and I'll give you my address. Send a stamped address envelope and I will be sending pansies to you. I've got quite a lot, and if you've been watching this video, these is what I've just got the begonias and petunia video seeds from. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to fill it up. Don't know how many's in. They could be 500 seeds in there. Send me a stamped addressed envelope and these are on the way to you. Okay? Thank you. And enjoy your plots. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up now. We're just showing you the Japanese onions. Once the warmer weather starts, these are going to just explode in these beds. They've lasted all this bad weather, and yeah, I'm expecting them when warmer weather come up, they're going to treble in size. We'll see. The garlic's coming on great. Same with the spring cabbage has been at a bit, but the weather we've had, But considering I've never done garlic before, it's coming on lovely. In here we've got the shallots still, and looking by it I've got some footprints somewhere, so my my coffee grounds will be going down because the cats don't like the coffee grounds. That's a bed I've been prepping. This I have dug. We talked about a no dig technique that I use. I've had to dig this because there is some twitch grass in here that's coming up again, so I'll dig that over, but it's looking all right. Last of the Brussels sprouts. I'll be taking them up in next week or two. Another lot of onions that I've put in. These are starting to come through now. I've prepped that bed, and also at the back. This is the no dig bed that I did last week. Look how it's settled. It's going to be great for potatoes, these. So yeah, that's me wrapping up on that garden veg plot for this episode. Lots to do. I've got a week off work, so hopefully it's supposed to be nice, and I'll be putting my polytunnel up. So yeah, I'm going to say bye for now. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.